All right, welcome back to the second season of Perspective Entertainment, where you can find all of your best black-based entertainment on the campus and learn about all of your favorite businesses. I'm your host, Justin, and you already know who I got the greatest co-host with me to the right. Introduce yourself, my brother.
What's up, everyone? I'm Cash, and I'm glad to be back for another season of Perspective Entertainment. And as we always started off, we have our special guest with us today, also known as Smooth Secrets CEO Shika Reynolds. Shika, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey y'all, I'm Shika. I'm the CEO of Smooth Secrets. It's a body waxing company.
All right.
It's the new semester, guys, so how's it going? I know we're walking that stage in May. How y'all feeling?
All right, so honestly, I'm feeling real good about graduating. I'm feeling good about just kind of getting out into the real world, like getting to know my whole career and getting to know like who I really want to be. So it's more of a fact that it's a little bittersweet though, because I feel like when I graduate, I'm still gonna be a little sad because like I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna miss hanging out with y'all. But then of course we still gonna be in the city hanging out. But it's like I'm gonna miss the feeling of being on a college campus. I'm gonna miss the feeling of having to go to class and not having to worry about bills and like taxes and stuff like that yet. So, but I know, Shika, how you feeling?
It's a bittersweet moment, like you said, just not going to school anymore. But I'm also excited to see like our hard work pay off, going into the real world, just seeing like what we really accomplished. It's kind of nerve-wracking because we are the new adults. Like we're technically adults. Like we going into these fields like our grown woman and man job. But I'm excited. I'm ready to make this money because school, we not making that much money. So I'm ready to make this money and just start life.
Yeah. So Cash, what about you?
I'm in the same boat, 2 more months. I just school's like holding me back from doing what I really want to do, like I want to be home making money, like doing on my career. The only thing I would say, coming back in August is going to feel weird, not having to pack my bags, going back upstate is going to be different. That's for sure.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, not packing my bag. It's gonna feel good too. Like I always have to pack my whole car, like just pack everything into my car, like my little and yeah, I know I got a little car, like I got a little compact Audi, man. Like it's a little, just like kind of not doing all that, putting stress on my car, worrying about car problems as well. Like as long as if I have car problems back in the city, I can handle that really quickly. But up here, I can't handle that quick. I'm too busy with classes. I'm too busy with the show as well. You know what I'm saying?
And the snow.
And the snow.
Oh my God. That's one thing I'm not gonna miss is the snow. And it's not even just the snow though. It's us still having classes in the snow.
No, it's not even the snow. It's the wind.
The wind.
It's the wind.
Nah, that one time they canceled class because of the wind. That's I'm like, oh yeah, it's Oswego. Dang.
But on the bright side, we don't gotta wrap our summer up early. I feel like being that we went straight to into college after high school is like school started September, school started in August. Like now we really have like the whole summer until it get cold to really enjoy the summer. I'm looking forward. This is gonna be our summer, y'all. This is gonna be our summer.
Gonna be our summer.
Summer 2023.
2023 is gonna be our summer. And you know what's crazy? Even though 2020 was a little rough, 2020 was also our summer.
Nah,
like, 2020 was also our summer.
Yeah.
Like that was the one. That was really the one.
Fun. It just made me appreciate life more, like, because we could really be on a lockdown again. So it made me like, get outside, enjoy your youth.
So I got another side question for y'all, actually. Like, how was y'all BHM overall? Your Black History Month. How was that? Was it empowering for y'all? Did it empower y'all any way? Did it motivate you?
I feel like, me personally, I feel it was kind of like the same thing as every Black History Month, and I feel like Black History Month is February, and it's during school time, so it's like, oh, I'm just going throughout the month, still doing what I gotta do for school, still trying to celebrate Black History Month, but I feel like once, summer's here, I could actually celebrate my people and actually enjoy Black History Month. But overall, I feel like with the events and stuff, it was a good something to celebrate for.
Yeah, I agree with Cash. Honestly, I feel like it went by really quick. Like at first I was like, this is a long month for it to be the shortest month, but then it kind of went by really quick. One thing I liked about in my class, my criminal justice class, we kind of just spoke about like we came to like class with like a black accomplishment or a black excellence thing. So that was a good thing about my class. So we kind of got to celebrate. But like Cash said, it felt like, you know, every Black History Month, like, you know, we see the stuff that people post, but like, it's not like when you're younger, you know, you have a whole designated lecture towards Black History Month and like Black excellence. So it was kind of like, you know, a regular Black History Month in a sense.
Okay, for sure. But listen, y'all, when we come back, we'll get into all the details about our guest's business. So stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
That was good.
All right, everyone, welcome back. And for our special guest, today we have here Sheikah.
Hey, y'all.
Also known as Smooth Secrets.
Period.
All right, so Sheikah, tell us about your business.
So I own a body waxing business. So anywhere you could grow hair, I essentially wax. So I wax legs, underarms, your private area, anywhere on your body, I wax. I started this business during the pandemic in July of 2020. My freshman year of college, like, I was so used to like getting waxed, so when I came up here, it was kind of like a shift in like my self-care routine. So I was like, you know what, I want to learn to wax so I could teach, you know, everyone a different form of self-care and, you know, just boost everyone's confidence. So I attended like waxing classes, and then I got like certified and stuff. And then I just started like taking clients, and I have 2 locations. So I wax in Oswego, and I also wax back home in the Bronx. So I love my business. I love making women feel like more confident with themselves. And I meet so many different people. Like, people really trust me, so that really makes me feel good. And I think I do a good job, if I may say so myself. So yeah, I love it. I love interacting with people, meeting different people, different personalities and stuff. Yeah.
And it's definitely got to be like a real trusted business, because like,
yes,
you know, you're dealing with people's bodies. Like that's like the body is the temple type of thing.
Yes.
So you're dealing with bodies, you're doing every different type of person, and that person trusts you enough to let you wax them.
I know.
And that's really fire to me.
I know. I love it. I love it.
Well, Sheikah, I'm loving what you're doing for the people. Now I have to ask, which is better, waxing or shaving, and why?
Waxing, of course. Waxing is better because, one, your hairs grow back way slower. I don't know if you guys like shave your legs or underarms, but if you shave, it will literally grow back like 2 days in. With waxing, you'll have like smooth results for like 3-4 weeks. Then your hairs will start to grow in. They also grow in way thinner. And you know, when you wax, it doesn't like itch or it doesn't get irritated. But when you shave, it definitely does. And you know, it leaves your skin like more rough and darker. So I definitely have to say waxing is way better. And it's also like more hygienic, you know. So I say waxing.
I also feel that with waxing, you definitely don't get like, you know, what's the called? The ingrown hair,
Yes.
the bumps. Bro, because sometimes when I shave, you sometimes get ingrown hairs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I come on now, let me show the beard real quick. It's coming in.
It's coming in. I see.
But like, you know, sometimes even when like the barber like just cut off the sides and stuff like that, I might have like a little ingrown hairs on the sides, and it's like it's kind of annoying. Like maybe waxing would be better off because like with waxing you don't get that. The hair, it goes away longer, and all that. So.
Because when you shave, you're not actually removing the hair. When you shave, you're actually like trimming the hair down very low. Because you know, it's like if you ever wax, you have like those little prickly hairs left back.
Yeah.
You're like essentially like trimming the hairs down. But when you wax, it sounds like it hurt, but like you're literally like removing the hair from the roots. That's why it takes like longer to grow back. It grows back thinner, and it's way smoother. Like you don't feel like the prickliness. And you know, waxing doesn't completely like get rid of ingrowns. It just reduces your chances of getting ingrowns, because ingrowns is natural. Like whether you wax, shave, laser, you're gonna get ingrown, but it reduces your chances of getting it.
So have you been like waxing, like yourself, you've been waxing like basically most of your life, or have you been shaving and then you figured out, oh, nah, that's not it, I'm gonna just go to waxing?
So I actually got waxed. When did I get waxed? My first wax, it was my senior year of high school. I got my first wax, and then right before college, then I had to take a break because that pain is real. The first wax, I'm not gonna lie, that pain is real. But then I got waxed right before I came to college, and I was like, oh yeah, like this is what I need to start doing. So I consistently kept getting waxed. So it's been like 4 or 5 years now of me just consistently getting waxed. And I love it. Like I transition everything. I get my legs waxed, my underarms waxed. Like I get everything waxed. So no more. I haven't picked up a razor in like 5 years now, and I don't plan on picking up one ever again.
Nice. So you let that razor rot.
Yeah, like
you let that razor rot, baby. You ain't no razor over here. It's just wax.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, what made you want to start your own waxing business?
Okay, so like I said, I got my first wax my senior year. So coming in, even though I was away from home, I would still go home to get waxed. Like that's something like I was very like, you know, dedicated to doing, because honestly that's my form of self-care. You know how people like they do their hair or nails, like waxing is my form of self-care, and it made me happy. And then like my freshman year, you know, I lived in Cayuga, so you know we had shared bathrooms with everyone. You know, I witnessed the struggle of us like having to go to events like, I gotta shave my legs real quick, or I wanna wear a top, I gotta like shave my underarms. I'm like, nah, like if y'all get waxed, like I didn't have to worry about last minute shaving. And also like the, you know, the benefits of it, like reduced ingrowns, I didn't have irritation. So I was like, you know what, before I even started waxing, I was convincing my friends, I'm like, y'all need to get waxed, like it's way better, get waxed. So I was like, I can't do hair, I can't do nails. Lashes take too long. So I'm like, I want to start waxing. Like, I like working with people. I'm a people person. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to start waxing. And I took the classes, and immediately I loved it.
Oh, there was classes?
Yeah. I had to take classes to get, like, certified and stuff. Yeah.
That's fire. You could get certified and all that. That's super fire. Like, you definitely doing something great for the people, too.
Thank you. I try.
Yep.
Now, I know you said you're working the stage in May, so you know, like, now that school's not going to be your, like, backbone or what you got to do, are you thinking about expanding post-graduation?
So this is a question I thought long and hard about for so long. Honestly, yes and no, because I am graduating. I did spend 4 years here, so I do want to use, like, my degree in a sense. For what? I'm not 100% sure. But like when I first get back, because I do have clients like in the city from all over, so my main focus is gonna be like my clients, because they gotta share me with like Oswego, so they be mad. So it's gonna be like just, you know, dealing with my clients back at home. I also started making exfoliating scrubs. Cop y'all scrubs.
Cop y'all scrubs.
Y'all scrubs.
I'm gonna actually release them again. I made them, but then I got like so caught up with school, so I couldn't give it my full attention. So I'm gonna release my scrubs again. I have exfoliating gloves. So yeah, I'm gonna expand my business, just like post-care wax stuff. Because, you know, waxing is not the only part. You have to also take care of your skin after. So just expand it in that sense. So yeah, that's like the next steps for my business.
Okay, so like another side question though. So right now, I'm gonna go a little off topic on a little tangent. But right now, I got on the tan Visma hoodie.
Hello.
I got the same one.
They got the same one on Cash.
Yeah.
We got you in the Visma hoodie as well.
Yeah.
You know we repping. So
Visma.
we got the Visma on. As you know, we already interviewed the CEO of Visma. And you know his clothing is fire. He's gonna be coming out with more clothing. He may even get a little sweatsuit.
He got hats out now too.
And he got the hat. And he got the hat. The hat with the V on it, with the flowers, with the pink brim.
Pink brim.
Pink brim. Yo, let me tell y'all something about a little pink brim. Pink brim gets you anything you want in life.
Hello.
Pink brim gets you whatever you want. When you have on a pink brim, you gonna feel like the man, the woman, whatever. You gonna feel on top. You gonna be like, yo, ain't nobody mess me. I got a pink brim on. All right, y'all gonna be feeling on top. So, Sheikah.
Yes.
Would we ever get some Smooth Secrets hoodies? Merch?
Okay, y'all. So it's a little secret, but I actually did want to start making like shorts, cause you know, like you gotta wear like cotton clothing. You're not supposed to really wear tight clothing after a wax. So like I said, I'm really into like expanding in terms of like aftercare when it comes to waxing. So like scrubs, making sure you scrub yourself. You know, you oil. And also just wearing like comfy clothing. So you guys might get shorts in the near future. It's in the works, it's in the works.
Oh, that means
summertime.
Summertime. Really going crazy.
Yeah,
summertime
we outside.
Ooh,
we outside.
No, that's
summer. It's outside summer. All right.
Hello.
So that brings me to my last question.
Yes.
If you wasn't waxing, what other endeavors would you want to be into? That's a hard question, but you know, think long and hard.
All right.
What other things would you want to be into?
Well, as I think, let me rule some out.
Okay.
I'm gonna rule out hair.
Yep.
I can't do hair. Shout out to all y'all that do hair. Jornay, Sanayo. Shout out to y'all, cause hello. I can't do hair. Lashing, it takes way too long. Like that's what I love about waxing. Like 20 minutes tops with a client. Like it's quick. I love it. Nails, I can't do nails. Maybe clothing. Well, I'm not. Love clothes. I think it's nice. So maybe I would like sell clothes in the near future, because I like fashionable stuff that I could just put on. I love a good two-piece set. Whereas like I'm about to go outside, I could throw in a cute two-piece set. I could dress it up, dress it down. So if I had to do something else, it would probably be something with clothing, because that's something you could always wear. Like you can always wear. You're not gonna always need a wax or always need your hair done, but you always gonna need a nice fit. So maybe clothing. I love clothes. So yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Well, thank you, Sheikah. We really appreciate learning about your craft and your showcasing your business. And when we come back, we'll be taking a deeper look into events that happen within the month of February. See you when we come back.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year. And lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region, too. So chances are there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
All right, so yeah, the month of February just passed. As we know, it was Black History Month.
Yes,
So let's
sir.
recap some of the events that passed.
Well, I know that they started with the road bounce, which is their annual roller skating event. Did y'all guys go? I know I was there.
Yeah, of course I went.
Mhm.
And I had to get my roll bounce
Hello.
on.
Step.
You know, I had to go. I definitely had to go. So, and I know, speaking of skate, speaking of groove, like, did y'all attend the annual variety show as well?
Yes, I did. It was a lit show.
Period.
You know, they went crazy in the scenes. There was a lingerie scene.
Lingerie
There
scene.
was a family affair scene.
Oh.
I think there was also, there was a group of guys, and they brought out the Heelys. The ones that came out that mad long ago. Y'all remember that? It was like it was in elementary school.
I remember that. Teachers used to tell me to take the wheel out.
Yeah.
My teacher used to collect the wheels from us.
Oh, they
Yeah.
collected the wheels from y'all?
Yeah, because we used to be in the hallways.
No.
And then, like, one thing I like about the variety show so much too is that there's about a lot of scenes that always mean something.
Yeah.
So like they had the ghetto fab scene, which was like
Yeah.
ghetto fashion, chilling at the crib. They had the clubhouse scene, I believe. Then
The
of course
Gentleman's Club.
and wait,
The Gentleman's Club.
Gentleman's Club,
Yeah.
yes, Gentleman's Club. I was also in Gentleman's Club, and in the family affair scene that we was in. So it was definitely a lot. And in the lingerie scene, of course,
Yeah.
to end it off, there was some crazy things
Oh.
that happened in that lingerie scene.
Hey.
I seen a whip come out. That's what I'm gonna say. I seen a whip. I was like, what?
Nah, they was going crazy. I think the host, he was alumni, DT Blackie.
Oh yeah, DJ
Yeah.
Blackie. Yeah, he was doing his
Oswego
thing.
alum.
Period.
For sure, he was definitely doing his thing. What else? The e-board themselves, they did their thing. They did their thing with everything, and it was just a great show overall. What did you like most about the show? Oh, Shiga, you.
Unfortunately, I didn't go. I was at work.
But
But
I'm gonna ask you then. You've been to past variety shows.
Yeah.
yes.
What do you like the most about the past variety shows?
I just love the energy I feel like that comes with it, because I feel like everybody knows, like, all right, the different scenes, because like practices and stuff, but seeing how everything looks when it's like put together, it's just beautiful. Like seeing everyone's hard work like pay off, it looks so fun. Like, and I seen videos, I seen y'all sliding in y'all Heelys. I loved it. I really liked the ghetto fabulous scene, because it was like, ooh, it was giving like Freaknik. It was like showing off like black beauty, like this is how we look, and it was just good. Like seeing like throwback like the earrings, I'm like, ooh, I used to wear those. Like I loved it. It was really nice.
You know what's crazy? I think we had a video of us doing the Heelys.
Oh.
Y'all want to roll that?
Oh,
The Pretty Boy swag.
hello.
Right here is my swag.
Nah,
When
facts.
it came to the Heelys,
Yeah, I
man, we
ate
really
that
had to
up.
throw it back. And, you know, of course we went crazy on that one. But Did y'all attend the Black Gala dinner though?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Okay, they had some crazy performances,
Yeah.
and not to mention, I was hosting it.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all knew. I don't know if y'all knew, but I was hosting it. So we could take a look at Tempo and Spice, some of the dance teams.
Recap that.
Okay, that's Tempo.
Yeah.
Video by me. All right, and then we got to shout out
Spice.
CSA Spice.
Hello.
Cue the Spice,
They was
man.
going crazy too.
It was going crazy.
Tempo, Spice, Ritmo, they all went crazy. BSU did their thing with these events.
They sure did.
And it was a great way to end Black History Month. Overall, how was your time at these shows?
Overall, it was great. Dinner, I hosted the dinner, of course, again, and it was amazing. Like, I went hosted a dinner, and it was amazing. They had me hosted for the second year in a row.
Period.
And it was exactly what I wanted. I feel like I'm getting better at my craft as well.
Yes.
That's what's
And that's really the best part of it. Like, I'm really just enjoying the rest of my time here, But look, you had some
I know they had some food there too.
The food was good.
They had some food. There was some mac and cheese, some chicken. That salad was busting.
They had cake. They got cake.
That cake was busting too.
Well, listen, y'all. When we come back, we will talk about the accomplishments of a Black youth. Okay, so what I'm hearing is we're not going to break, but we're going to get right into it.
Yes.
But look, so let's get into the Black excellence that took place over the month of February.
Yeah, Black History
the
Month.
last
It's Black
day.
History Month, so
Well, if you know him from YouTube, you know from YouTube. You know him. He's from Brooklyn. No, he's from the Bronx. You're right.
He's from the Bronx.
Big
Yeah.
BX, but he's from New
Hello.
York, and his name is Kai Cenat, and I know him from YouTube, but he's the #1 streamer right now in the Twitch all over the world. And I feel like that is the most biggest thing you could accomplish, especially on the last day of Black History Month.
Yeah,
Like
come on,
you
that's tough.
you set the standards up.
He went on, I think, a 28-day subathon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had people G Herbo. He had who else? He had Sky Jackson.
Yeah.
He had
DDG always with him.
Yeah.
He had the famous couple, Blueface and Krishan,
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
That's
he
it.
did- he had
he
them.
has mad people on his lives.
He
And
did.
he was going crazy for the whole month of February. And it was just so amazing to me to see, and he worked so hard for this. People
Yeah.
don't realize how much it takes to bring that many celebrities
Yes.
on. He even had the corn stars on there. I'm not gonna say he had the corn stars on there. He was going crazy this month.
And it's crazy because he's our age and he's doing these great things. It's like, yo, you is getting there, bro, and I'm proud to see a fellow Black brother doing the damn thing.
Hello.
Straight out of the Bronx.
Hello.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love that. Yes, I'm very proud of Kai, especially because I went to school right by his school. I know his sister personally, his twin sister Kaya. That's my girl. Just seeing that, I'm like, wow. I feel like when we see accomplishment of people our age, it's like, all right, cool. But when you personally know someone and you see them reaching all these levels, you're like, yeah. You really deserve it, and it really shows you anything is really possible with hard work.
Anything is possible with hard work. Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. And we hope you had fun tonight watching. But make sure you tune in again every other Sunday at 9 p.m. on WTOP10.com or WTOP10 on YouTube or Twitch.
Also, make sure you guys follow our Instagram at Perspective Entertainment _, and we'll see y'all on the next show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, y'all, for tuning
Thank you, y'all.
in.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Thank you, Sheikah.
Thank
Smooth
you.
Secrets.
Welcome back to Season 4 of Major Discussions. I'm your host, Vega Khaturetsky, and I'm here with my co-host, Melinda Brancato.
Hi, we are so excited to be back in the studio this semester. And also, remember to follow our Instagram, major_discussions, if you aren't already. But let's get back to business. Tonight, flooding our studio is past Topper of the Week, Madison Flood.
Hello.
We're excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. Also, I love the pun, by the way, whoever came up with that.
That was Mel.
Amazing. I love it so
Yes.
much.
I love alliteration. I love all things puns. So yeah, we're very excited to be back. Again, we've got a little bit more casual setup, even though we've got like Blazer Central here.
It felt like a day for Blazers.
Exactly. But Maddie, I want to hear all about you. So let's get started and tell us where you're from, a little bit about the family at home watching.
Okay, so I am from Fulton, New York, which is about 20 minutes away from here. So I've grown up in Oswego County my whole life.
She's a townie too, guys. I'm not alone.
I have an amazing little sister. Her name is Izzy. If I know you're gonna be watching this, so hi Izzy. Hi Mom and Dad. They are the best. They're amazing. They're always supporting me and all of my crazy things that I do, all my extracurriculars. But other than that, I mean, they're really getting into the Oswego culture. They love going to the hockey games and everything, and it's so sweet because we kind of bond over the fact that I come to Oswego.
I love that for you guys. Thank
Aw,
you.
that's adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your family sounds like such a nice group of people. Is there anything in particular that brings you guys together?
Including the Oswego atmosphere, of course.
Oh, I mean, hands down, it's hockey. We've gone to basically every single game this past season, and even if I was working crew, they would either go or they would stay home and watch me if I was doing perch or sidelines. And then we just have conversations about the team and how we think it's going to go. Other than that, I mean, just the fact that I've grown up here, and they were so happy when I decided to come to Oswego, and they love going to all the events and everything, and we just bond over that, so it's a lot of fun.
That's so sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met them before. Your family is so crazy and sweet. Val, you have my heart.
Val loves you, and so does Sean and Izzy. They love you so much.
And again, you've talked about your love of hockey. You've talked about doing sideline, perch. How have you felt with those experiences, especially within TOP?
It's felt surreal. I started the men's hockey and women's hockey season just as a fan in the stands, and then having gone from that and then evolving into starting on camera and then working control room, and then eventually working up to being on the perch, analyzing a women's game and interviewing players during the men's game.
Do you ever think you'd do that?
Absolutely not. Like, I was thinking last night after the game how I would have never seen myself here on this path, because I just can't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe that this club provided those kinds of opportunities, and it's amazing, and I can't wait to do it more. I think it's so much fun.
I love that. I'm so
I'm
excited.
so glad you found your calling with this.
Yes, it's so fun.
All right.
Who are some important people in your life that you feel influenced you in your journey and in your studies?
Definitely my parents, hands down. They've always been very supportive of me. They've always supported all of my decisions, no matter what. They've let me find who I am as a person, and they've supported it. They've been my biggest cheerleaders. And I think that that's amazing, because it's nice to know at the end of the day, no matter if I've had a bad day or if I've had a great day, I can come home and have people who are proud of me throughout everything.
Yeah, life's hectic. So when you have people who are backing you, I mean, I have you and I have Faye, of course. It makes a huge difference.
It does.
But you're watching Major Discussions on WTOP 10 TV. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with more Major Discussions. Okay. We flew.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to Major Discussions. I'm Faye, and Melinda and I are here with our guest Maddie. We're gonna get right back into it. So Maddie, you've done all of these things here, and what year are you?
So technically, I'm in the second semester of my freshman year, but I took way too many college courses in high school, so this is my first semester of my sophomore year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
First year student though.
Yeah, first year student. I know that's kind of the hot topic whenever I tell people that. They're like, but what year are you actually? And I have to like,
It's just easier. First year.
Give it away.
yeah, first year, yeah.
But it's a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Just in the first year.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So we actually haven't talked about this yet, but what are you studying? What's your major?
So my major is currently psychology with a minor in cognitive science, and I hope to pursue a career in neuroscience one day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you been interested in looking at other things though?
Yeah, it's definitely been a year of discovery, I think. I think I'm having to feel out what I enjoy doing and then what I could actually see myself doing for the rest of my life. It's tough.
It is tough. It's hard.
It is. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, especially TOP, you've taken such an interest in this club,
Yeah.
and it's not related to psychology.
Absolutely not, no. Not even close.
So you and I have had private conversations, but have you looked into exploring other options as well, or
A little bit, yeah. I think that it's just it's definitely a big decision. I don't really want to go into it being like impulsive or anything. Not that that it's a bad
impulsivity
thing.
is okay, but maybe not with
Yeah,
this.
a little too extreme when it's the course for the rest of your life.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a year of figuring things out and finding who I am.
That's what your first year is all about. So
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so what has been your favorite memory so far since you're a first year student? You've done a lot.
Oh boy, yeah. This is tough. Probably doing sideline. I had Mel as my camera woman, and that was a lot of fun because I was running around with you the entire game, just back and forth, back and forth.
There's a photo of us, and we'll post it on our Instagram page later today, where we are literally in the middle of the ice, and we were clear, our cameras were cut, and then I just put my camera in the air and like my fist and was like, yeah, we just did that. We're in the center of the ice. This is great.
And
I
the
love
fact
it.
that we didn't fall either, because that was my biggest fear.
And your face said it all too, because you had this like, oh my god, oh my god.
It was like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that I would be on the ice.
It's really cool.
Interviewing a player. It was absolutely
and
insane.
I always wear these, and so people get nervous that I'm gonna fall.
Yeah.
I haven't yet. Most recently though, I did drop an entire thing of uneaten poutine, and I was so sad. It broke my heart.
Poutine.
Not on the ice though.
Oh.
That would be.
Oh my! Imagine.
You can't take that on the ice.
No.
Anyway, let's move on. Since it's been your first year, you've done a lot of things. You talked about this being a year of exploration.
Yes.
What's something you wish somebody had told you, and what do you think the scariest thing has been regarding your transition into this new phase of life?
One thing that I wish someone had told me would be, don't put too much pressure on yourself, specifically academically, because in high school I had to be a straight A student or I would lose my mind. And then I got to college and I realized that it's very humbling. it's a lot harder to get those types of grades. So I wish that someone would tell me to just sit back, focus on school, but also enjoy other things as well.
Yeah. So you said humbling. I feel like that's a really good way to put it. Do you want to kind of stretch into that a little more?
I mean, I remember the first time I struggled with a certain class that I will not name, I will not mention it, but I struggled with a certain class the first semester. And it was definitely new to me because I would have never thought going into it that that would be the class that I would struggle with.
Yeah.
And I had to put in extra effort, and no matter what, like, it wouldn't make a difference. And then after the end of the fall semester, I kind of sat back and I was like, this was humbling.
difficult.
It was difficult. It was humbling, but I mean, I still enjoy it. But it was definitely a little bit difficult.
I remember thinking back to my freshman year, and this was kind of around the time we were talking, and I gave this example, and I'll give it this. My very first college exam here, it wasn't a hard thing. It was Introduction to Anthropology. I totally bombed the test. Like, I got like a 30 with a curve. It was bad. It was really, really bad. It just because, yeah.
Oh my God.
I did end up getting an A in that class, so I like turned it around.
Nice.
But when I tell you I got that test grade back and was terrified, it was not.
That's what I tell students in my tutoring. I'm like, just because you failed this test, you failed this quiz, like, you can get yourself back up from there.
That was also the only test I've ever failed in college so far.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that I myself have grown a lot more into the person that I am between now and a year ago in my freshman year, and Mel and I have had conversations where she expressed feeling like an entirely different person between then and now. So where do you think you'll be next year, or hope to be?
Oh wow, that's a good one. I hope to be sort of in the same position I am socially. I think I'm doing really well sort of finding my place. I don't want a lot to change, but I also understand personal growth is necessary and it has to happen, but I hope to be better. I just hope to kind of have more direction and confidence within what the future holds for me, because I feel like it just changes by the week. It's like I want to do this today, but it's like I could also see myself doing this, so I just hope to find more.
It's finding there's so many ways of opportunity, it's finding which pathway to go down.
Exactly.
That's like the toughest thing, and I'm still finding that a year later. So, I mean, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think that that's just like the lifelong, journey of figuring out how things are, because it's just a click on SUNY Oswego, but it's like your whole life.
Yeah. Where do you feel, like, compared from last year to this year?
Oh, do I feel like I've definitely, like I said, I grew a lot into myself. I don't feel like I changed and I'm a whole different person, but I feel like I've grown into parts of myself that I didn't allow myself to address before.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot more myself and a lot more comfortable in a lot of ways, and I'm really grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. And having that ability to like open up to people and have those discussions, it's extremely important, and they can be things about career, but they can be other like personal things, mental health wise and stuff. Like, I know this time last year I struggled really, really badly with imposter syndrome. So like I actually, like a year ago this year was when I came back from Philadelphia and we did our first season 2 episode, and I remember doing that trip, and it was absolutely amazing, still one of the best experiences ever, but I came home drained because I didn't think I deserved it. I didn't think I, as a freshman, should have had this ability to do things. And I think growing into that and gaining that confidence and learning what pathway to go down, a large part of that is getting over things like imposter syndrome.
Yeah, and I really, really resonate with that personally, of feeling like you're fooling everybody else and you got your success that way, but don't go anywhere. We have something special for you all right after this break.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah. What is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back, everybody. We're very excited for you guys to see a new game that we've got going on. It's a lot later than what we were just talking about. Faye, if you want to introduce it.
Yeah, so this new game we have to show you is called Truth or Eat. So we have each prepared questions for each other that we may not want to answer. And when each player is asked the question, they have the choice to either answer or eat. But this is not just any food. We especially chose foods that we know that we despise, or some of us despise. And we have a wheel. Dylan is coming out with a wheel.
Here, get in front of, right here. Get on camera, come on, show your beautiful little face. There we go. All right, thank you so much.
We're gonna be spinning the wheel and
That's gonna determine the food. So, Faye, I'm gonna have you pull your card first. It's got a question on there, and you either have to answer or eat.
Okay.
But first, spin the wheel.
Oh, so I get to know the food.
So you're gonna know the food in advance.
That's gonna make it or break it, I feel.
So, and they're really gross. Today, so we have Chipotle peppers.
Okay.
Ooh.
So basically, you're gonna look at your card. If you don't want to answer it, you have to eat these Chipotle peppers. Okay? So here's your card.
Alrighty.
These are gonna be so bad.
Do we read the questions?
No. Okay. The question is, who is my least favorite guest on the show?
So either you can answer. I don't know.
I can answer and make a lifelong enemy.
Or you can eat these wonderful peppers here.
No.
Handy dandy. I'll get them ready for you, actually.
I have one of our previous guests, Erin, behind the camera, giving me looks, and it's not accurate.
Well,
That's
I mean,
not
we
the
asked her
answer.
favorite show, and she didn't say major discussions.
Oh.
So maybe it should be Erin. I don't know.
Maybe it should be.
But you didn't want to answer that, so.
Did I? I didn't make a conclusive decision.
Oh, these smell so bad.
Oh my! Thank you for really getting me
It's
excited
in
about
sauce.
this.
Oh.
No, Mel.
Have fun.
No,
Here.
I'm not. Okay.
right.
It smells
Munja.
like barbecue sauce.
No, Erin. You didn't choose our show. I choose you as our least favorite guest.
Ready?
This is it. No, I
You gotta eat.
I have to eat this. How much do I have to eat?
A bite. Just have a bite.
Oh my gosh.
Quickly. No, don't stop. Go for it.
Oh my-
Go.
You got this. Go.
How's that?
It's okay.
Oh, no, that was lame.
Good job.
All right.
It's just spicy.
Mel, would you like me to hold the wheel for
spicy.
you?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Oh wait, I have to.
Yeah,
Not unbearably
spin it first.
spicy, but we don't have water or anything.
Okay. Sweet peas. So we have a can of cold sweet peas. And my question is,
I just got
what Marvel character would you kill off?
Oh boy, Mel.
Considering a lot of them are already dead. It has to be an alive one. I'm hearing
Yeah,
from our
yeah.
producer in the
According to
back.
our
Yeah.
AP.
Oh no, she already died. Spoiler alert, by the way. Oh, this is hard. We'll do Sylvie from Loki. I feel like she'd have a really good reason to die. It would be interesting. I'd be really sad and upset to see her go. I named my car after her. But
Also,
I'll
Erin
still put it
behind
silver,
the camera
but-
looking absolutely
But it's truth
mortified
or
right
eat. You have to
now.
say the
Poor
truth.
Erin.
I know, I don't have to eat this.
Oh, okay.
This was not a hard question.
Oh, okay.
All right, is it
I'm
my
so
turn?
sorry.
Spin the wheel.
I'm very nervous for this.
You should be. Cottage cheese! Thank God it's not me!
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Cottage cheese.
Oh, it's so gross. And I got
my
large curds as well. So.
Gosh.
All right, name it.
Okay, the question is rank the 3 worst Oswego men hockey Laker players. Now, when Melinda told me we were talking about hockey, I did not think that it would be this. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take this, but I'm just gonna say something really quick regarding the team. I love all of the players, all the wonderful players that I've been able to meet on and off the ice have been nothing but nice to me, and because of that, I absolutely cannot answer this question. So bon appetit.
It's on my hand.
Melinda's dying.
Oh, I got it on my pants.
Melinda's just dying.
It's on my hands.
Yeah, because the cottage cheese touched Melinda. Oh my goodness.
All right, all right.
Is it mine? Is it yours?
There you go.
Oh.
Can I?
We'll do 3 questions at once because
What
lightning
is
round.
my biggest pet peeve about Melinda?
Do you like me?
Of course I like you.
Okay, spin your wheel. Mine is, if you had to read one book weekly for 10 years, what would it be? I have no idea, so I'm going to spin the wheel.
What is
So you need
what is it?
these pink Goya beans. Those are
Okay.
yours.
I can do
Maddie,
it.
read your last question for me.
Okay.
Oh no, I did get cottage cheese.
My question is, who has been the worst professor I've had? Am I gonna name drop? That's the big one.
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
focus
I'm
on
not
Mel
good at
first.
opening these.
Here, spin your wheel.
I need
Okay,
help.
I'm gonna spin my wheel because that's gonna make or break this question for me. Olives.
Okay, we're having a spoon of the pink beans.
I have a question regarding the olive. Thank you. Here are the olives. Do I have to eat? Do I have to eat the whole olive or just a bite?
Okay. These beans, interesting. Well, they're definitely helping to quell the extreme spiciness from whatever those peppers were. Intense.
Can I have a paper towel? I got cottage cheese on my,
I can't get
my
this open.
pants.
Enjoy.
Wait, no, but this
You'll
is,
get a paper towel.
Okay.
And Maddie's gonna eat this olive.
All right. I feel like I have to because I've only.
Eat it quickly.
Wait, do I have to eat the
Right
whole
now.
thing or simply a bite?
The whole thing.
The
One,
whole thing?
2, go.
Can I answer it?
No.
Go.
You don't want me to answer the question?
I want you to eat the olive.
Because I'll name drop.
Oh my god. You just eat the olive.
All right. And on that note, don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
We have more fun coming.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back. As always, I'm Melinda. I've just eaten essentially chunky sour cream, which was disgusting. And we're here with Faye and, of course, our guest for the week, Maddie.
Hi. So for our next game, we have another new, hopefully classic. And we have, do we even deserve to be here? So questions that we should know the answers to will show up on the screen. We haven't seen these before. And we will each get 2 questions that correspond to each of the 5 middle school subjects: English, math, science, history, and languages. Let's see if we even deserve to be here.
All right. So our question is going to pop up here on this full screen. Faye, you're going to take it away.
Oh, okay. So which word means to radiate? So glow. I would say glow. Between spin, kill, or glow? Glow. I think glow.
All right. And are we correct? Yes, we are correct. Okay,
Nice.
I thought
All
so.
right.
All right,
Start
next
off
question.
easy.
Next question. All right, which blood type is known as the universal recipient? I, not to brag, ran 3 blood drives. So, type O, because O baby, it's universal. Go ahead.
I believe it's
Next
type O as well.
question.
Yeah, next
Recipient
question.
or donor?
Oh, donor.
That says recipient.
Oh, AB. I know that.
Okay.
AB.
AB, yes,
Excuse
AB
me.
is correct.
Because I don't have a funny one for that. All right.
Okay.
You can read it right here.
Okay. How many wheels will 99 bicycles and one?
How many wheels will 99 bicycles and 1 tricycle have combined? Aaron Blank wrote these questions. You got a nice mathy one for you. So.
Aaron, I'm terrible at math.
You're in
so
stats
you're really
right now.
Me
You
in
can.
Yeah,
This
that
isn't
didn't
stat-
mean I
this
was
is
good
algebra.
at it, but I mean, come on.
Oh, I remember
Wait,
stats.
okay, how many wheels will 99?
Bicycles. So
Okay.
4 times.
4? Why are you
Wait,
doing
what?
4?
Oh.
It's 2.
No, I know. I'm trying to. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Why did you say 4?
I don't know. I was
Cycle,
just trying to
3
talk.
on a bicycle.
2 times 99
Yeah.
is
Doing the mental math.
that's okay.
There's a reason why I'm a psych major. I'm just putting that out there right now.
You gotta take psych math though.
Yeah.
Okay, 99 times, so what's 9 times 3?
27.
27.
Yes.
So 90 times 3 is 270.
70, yeah.
So 270 plus 27.
What are you saying? It's not times 3, times 2. Times 2 plus 3.
I'm not done yet. 9.
You were talking about tricycles. We only have 99 bicycles and 1 tricycle.
I know that. I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
99 bicycles. Bicycles have 2 wheels. If there's 99 of them, do 90 times 2, right? And you get 270.
No.
Plus, hear me out. Plus the 9 times 2 is 27.
Yeah.
So 297 plus the 3 wheels is 300.
No.
Am I right?
No. The answer is
I have cottage cheese on my shirt.
The answer is 201. No. You got cottage cheese on your shirt and.
Mel's gonna go throw away the shirt after the show.
No, I love this shirt.
I know, but now it's got cottage cheese.
What was the answer? What was the answer?
Yeah, what is the answer?
201?
Okay, you were only like 26 off.
Okay.
I was like 100.
Yeah, you are. I was just trying to be supportive.
Okay, and for the next one, my next question.
So we don't belong in STEM. That's why I switched
I'm
out.
never gonna say that I'm in a social science.
Okay.
That's where the line's
For the
drawn.
next question.
Oh.
Faye's
Okay.
gonna get this one right. I know
What?
she is.
Isn't it a minnow?
Is it like a cichlid?
A minnow?
It's a
don't know if
minnow.
that's the
Maddie had it right.
Oh, Maddie got it.
I'm not
What
sure
even
how.
is a cichlid?
Type of fish.
It's not the
All
smallest.
right. Anyway, moving on. Who was the U.S. president before George W. Bush? I apologize. Wait.
I thought.
I don't know.
Mel has only taken history up to 1865.
I don't want to guess because then if it's like super wrong, it's like I'm gonna say. Listen, I know it's not Nixon, but that's the only president I can think of.
No, it was Clinton.
Bill Clinton. I'm an idiot. I knew it wasn't Nixon. He's way too old. All right, next and final one.
Doesn't look like the next one.
Next and final one.
Alrighty. I
That's okay.
guess we're out of questions. So
We're out of time. We're out of questions. Ah!
we hope you had as much fun as we did. Thanks so much to Maddie for joining us here tonight.
You can follow our page.
Hey yo. Welcome to the Burial Ground, the most must-see talk show in all of sports entertainment. And Clyde, man, do we have a fantastic show tonight.
Yes, that's right. We're going to go right into it and talk about Monday Night Raw live in Chicago, Illinois at the All-State Arena, and you can hit the video footage.
Oh, yeah. It was a great one. When Raw started, I was very surprised.
I see who's coming out.
And who could it be? You heard the glass shatter, and what would JR say?
Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone. Oh my God, is that Kevin Owens in the Austin 316
Yeah,
shirt?
there
Oh
he
my
was.
God.
Yeah,
Why is he here doing this? He's running off Stone Cold. Oh, he
Couldn't
missed a
even
beer
catch it.
catch?
Oh, but
no.
it was all
Oh my God.
planned,
Oh
because
my
we all
God.
know, just like last
Kick,
week.
Stunner. Not Austin. It's Owens 316 says, "I just whipped your butt."
I sold that stunner much better than that.
You think
beer
so?
Man. For sure, without a doubt, I sold it way better. But that's not the point.
That's the new Stone Cold Steve Austin IPA beer that's now available nationwide.
This is not a paid advertisement, by the way.
No, it's not. I will be having that.
Yeah. Hey, we're of age. But yeah, no, that whole segment was fantastic. I couldn't believe it. It's the most classic way for any sort of wrestling heel to gain heat. I think is just having that fake out. And then they faked him out again, actually. We didn't show it, but after he came out with the Stone Cold music during the promo, we heard the glass shatter again. We thought, Stone Cold's here.
Oh, nah, that's another repeat that he did. Owens tried to repeat the same thing that happened at Michaels and Hogan rivalry from SummerSlam 2005. Michaels played Hitman music twice in Montreal, but there was no Hitman. There was Michael trolling the fans, getting everybody riled up, and then he played Hogan's music. Hogan didn't come out, getting the fans riled up again. That's a good act of a professional wrestling villain. So with Kevin Owens doing the same thing, using Stone Cold music, getting the fans engaged into professional wrestling, or not just in professional wrestling, just get them engaged. Oh, that's Stone Cold coming out. It drivens the fans' sanity and drivens me. It makes me mad because, you're not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
You are Kevin Owens. Why don't we hear your music? So with Austin coming back at WrestleMania 38 on Saturday, April 2nd, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, well, all things considered, even though it's not an actual match, it seems like it is going to be some sort of a match at the very least. Stone Cold has been preparing a lot to try and get back into ring shape, I've seen.
Correct.
And yeah, he's saying he's going to weigh a can of whoop butt right on Kevin Owens, and I'm excited to see what he has to do. Because, yeah, like we've seen Stone Cold get pretty physical in the past ever since he did retire. But at the same time, we haven't really seen too much of anything that really truly resembles a match. So I think this is going to be the first step into that. And then who knows, if this goes well, we could actually see him step into the ring in a legitimate match against Kevin Owens or against whoever else for that matter. But yeah, it's probably going to be against KO if he does have a match. But yeah, like it was just a very exciting segment. It got me to really just think that Stone Cold was there, and then he wasn't. But another segment on Raw that I thought was probably my favorite match of the night at the very least was Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Because, AJ Styles came out, for the first part of the night actually, Seth Rollins was talking about how he didn't have his match, and then he kept on interrupting people throughout the show.
I'm late.
Yeah, he came back in the tag team segment to say that he had a brilliant idea when AJ Styles was out. We heard Seth Rollins challenge him, and the winner of this match would go on to face Edge at WrestleMania. But you know what?
We had AJ looking for the phenomenal forearm miss. Oh, rope break. Oh, he's down on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. So Rollins still got the upper hand. Suicide dive connects.
Cue the commercial break, but not for us, for WWE.
AJ's about to finish him off. Oh, and still chair shot by Edge. Yeah. Edge has cost AJ Styles a match, meaning that Rollins don't have a WrestleMania match as of right now. So Rollins looks pissed off. Yep. And Styles is still down. Edge is a verified heel. He's back as the ultimate opportunist. He is evil.
Yeah,
I like the evil Edge.
Time.
But his new music, I'm still trying to get into. I miss Protagonist.
It is the same band actually. It's just a completely different song, even though he had the perfect song.
But it's more darker. It's more darker, more to his newer character, not more of his Edge of like 2007, 2008, 2009, but more of a like 22 Edge. that even his own wife doesn't recognize. So with Edge going back into WrestleMania for the second or third year since his retirement, he is looking to win since he got double pinned with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah.
So Edge, even though he has a great WrestleMania track record, as well as AJ Styles, this may be a show stealer in night 2 of WrestleMania.
Could be.
But AJ Styles' last WrestleMania match last year was a tag team championship victory with Omos and.
Yeah, AJ Styles has had a great WrestleMania career so far, and same thing goes for Edge. And this is going to be one of the best matches on the entire show, for that matter, both nights. I think this match has the potential to steal the show, like you said. Yes. I think this is the match that I'm actually most looking forward to, just because we've never seen this match before. I think one of my biggest problems with WrestleMania this year is that we've seen a lot of the matches already. They're trying their best to change it up a little bit, but it's a great show, and that's going to be all for this segment. We'll be heading over to the commercial break right now, and when we get back, we'll go over SmackDown. Stick with us.
Athletics. Aaron, there were 6 big points. This is the one you've been waiting for. This group has never beaten Cortland.
Getting started with some men's soccer as the Lakers had 2 conference matchups
for half of the Lakers' goals this entire season.
Offense is key. You talked all about scoring goals.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that you need, nutrients. The chicken speedy is a staple of our culture.
Welcome back to the Burial Ground. Last week on Friday Night SmackDown, we had Brock Lesnar returning to SmackDown since his match with Austin Theory at Madison Square Garden, and now he came back and he's in he's in
psycho mode.
Did Roman say what the blank? Is that a forklift?
Yeah, this segment was something else for sure. He tried to kill him.
Is he trying? Is Roman trying? Oh my God, that was his truck.
That was Roman.
Brock Lesnar is having a real fun time with that.
Oh yeah, he's a happy farmer, that's for sure.
So he got in another truck and took the hinges off the truck.
Yep, treating that door like it's Roman Reigns on WrestleMania right there, and he beats it a little bit more.
Out. Yes, he's about to talk to the fans.
Yep. Yeah, stomping on it just because why not? He has to fight something. You know, Brock Lesnar has been in an
Brock Lesnar right
mood.
here. Does he say Roman Reigns? I want your blood.
He does.
And at WrestleMania, it's all mine.
Yeah, well, we saw Lesnar get embarrassed at the Garden in that entire event when Roman Reigns kind of beat him senseless.
Oh, at the house show, at the Austin Theory match, correct.
Yep. Yeah, so Brock Lesnar was not in a good mood, and you could see it there. He just went straight for Roman Reigns' life. And the Usos, for that matter. Roman Reigns' cousins were with him, the tag team champions. And yeah, that was insane to watch. Like, this is completely new. I don't think we've seen a segment like that ever,
we
potentially.
haven't seen a segment like that since, like, the Corvette with Austin and McMahon in '98.
Okay,
so,
there you go.
like, going from there, we're going to talk about the Intercontinental Champion Ricochet. Why isn't he on television?
Yeah. The SmackDown show was pretty decent. I still think it's kind of been falling off for a while. Raw has kind of taken over as the A show, in my opinion. But I think the most interesting point about this past SmackDown was what wasn't on the show. Because how could the new Intercontinental Champion not be there?
Inconsistent booking. Ricochet has been champion for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks on the show, 2 weeks off the show. And back then, as an Intercontinental Champion, as the workhorse of the professional wrestling, you on every show, you're challenging anybody and everybody to retain your Intercontinental title. But WWE and SmackDown, whoever's the head of creative or SmackDown, needs to book the Intercontinental Champion. We are like 2 weeks before WrestleMania, and no Intercontinental Champion? I don't get it.
Yeah, we definitely want to see the Intercontinental title get defended at WrestleMania, as we always do. Like growing up, personally, I thought that was my favorite title. Just the past champions like Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, and so many others have held that title with such prestige. And it's a shame to see how it's getting booked recently. Shinsuke Nakamura barely defended it before he lost it to Sami Zayn. Then Sami Zayn just instantly lost it to Ricochet. And now Ricochet is just not even on the show. It's nothing against him. I truly think he is one of the most talented wrestlers on the entire roster. From an in-ring perspective, just some of the things that Ricochet is able to pull off are just like no one can do it like him.
I tend to agree. As well as let's talk about Pat McAfee. He apologized to Austin Theory, but he got Austin Theory tend to still get the upper hand against Pat McAfee. In regards to the WWE SmackDown titles, we got the Usos going to defend the SmackDown title against Nick
Nakamura.
Nakamura and Rick Boogs. So that is cool. And as well as we have, what else we have? We have Sami Zayn in Knoxville.
Oh yeah.
As of right now, Sami Zayn telephone number was all over public social media. I even called, he didn't answer.
No way, really?
For real, yes. His number was ringing and he didn't answer.
Did he have a voicemail?
No voicemail.
Wow, not even a voicemail. That's a shame.
So SmackDown also had...
Although I do just want to make a quick comment on Johnny Knoxville, just because, I mean, I've never personally watched too much of Jackass. I've seen it here and there. I'm not sure if I should have said that word, but it is what it is. That is the entire program. But anyways, I don't really know much about him, but I do know that he seems to be willing to do anything, and we are getting an anything goes match with Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville. So I'm very interested to see what they're going to do. Even though I don't even know who he is, I still think we're going to see some wild stunts because that's what he's known for.
You just said that he's from Knoxville, right?
Is he?
Not Knoxville, from Jack, right?
That's my
name.
So
you do kind of know where he's from.
All right, well, I meant just, all right, beside the point, I don't know what I did there. But yeah, I'm just... don't really know much about his past is what I'm trying to say, even though like I've heard of it. I just still think that Johnny Knoxville has a decent amount to show in pro wrestling. He seems like he's into it. He's been around here and there since the Royal Rumble, of course, when he was in the Royal Rumble. And
do you think he will live up to Bad Bunny's WrestleMania performance?
You know, I don't know if anyone will be able to live up to Bad Bunny's performance. When Bad Bunny was in the ring, that blew my, like, I could not believe Bad Bunny was able to pull off a Panama Sunrise and just everything else that he was able to do. Bad Bunny truly worked his butt off to get to where he was in the business.
So as we go to commercial break, we will be talking about AEW, and there's supposed to be a new champion?
Yep,
we'll find out when we come back
match
on the Burial Ground.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Major Discussions is the new show that explores the stories of students right here on campus. I personally came here to SUNY Oswego for the broadcasting program because I love to hear people's stories and to do work just like this.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us, and it's time to go into the world of AEW. And I think the biggest news from this past week has got to be the new women's champion, Thunder Rosa. Let's roll the footage. This was a brilliant match. Oh yeah, steel cage match. Referee goes down.
I love referee Aubrey.
Yep. Yeah, there was a moment earlier where Thunder Rosa was able to pin Britt Baker, but the referee, of course, wasn't around, so she couldn't get the title. And that was definitely a moment where the crowd was upset. This was, of course, in Thunder Rosa's hometown. Brutal bump right there onto a pile of steel chairs. And, of course, they had to do it. Had to bring out the thumbtacks. This was a bloody match. Lands back first.
You see what gear that Britt Baker's wearing?
I do, yeah. What about it?
No, that's a tribute to Scott Hall.
Wow.
From the Outsiders,
yeah, it was.
NWO. Okay,
right.
this
And
is
then let's move
finisher.
right there. That's got to do it. New
Bloody
referee came back. 1, 2, 3.
We got a new AEW Women's Champion,
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, and then there's
my
the
gosh,
celebration.
she's crying, celebrating.
Yeah, you could see how
Long
much this
overdue.
moment meant. She's been since the beginning, right? She was one of the original women on the roster when AEW debuted. This is her first ever women's championship, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was a great match. I think Thunder Rosa, personally, I thought she's always stood out to me as one of the most talented women that they had. Just her look has stood out, of course, with the face paint.
Correct.
Like, she clearly has pride for what she does, and of course her origin, or her hometown, her home country, I should say. And yeah, like, she's been able to put on fantastic performances on a weekly basis pretty much since this company started. So it's just, it was a fantastic, I keep on saying fantastic, but that's all right. It was an amazing moment for her to just see what she has to do.
And of course, we're going to talk about the Hardys. They are back. Jeff has returned, not returned, but he has joined AEW last week, and he's in a match last week. Who is that?
That's against Private Party, of course, where the Hardys were able to face Private Party. And Jeff Hardy looked as good as ever in the ring.
He's 44.
Yep.
Still can go.
Oh, yeah, and if
Just
you
like
saw,
Styles.
they actually had another match on this past Dynamite, where, of course, we could not get the footage, unfortunately, because it was so recent. But Jeff Hardy pulled off some insane stunts in that one, too, climbing up a ladder, doing a swanton bomb off of the windowsill, which was very, very high, I should add. And, yeah, Jeff Hardy just doing what he does best.
That twist of fate.
Yeah, they hit the twist of fate there, hit the swanton, and the Hardy Boys got the win in their in their AEW tag team debut. And of course, Andrade and his whole crew showed up.
Is that Darby?
Oh yes, it is Darby Allin, and of course the Icon himself,
Sting.
Yep.
Sting's like 62, 63 years old right now.
He's still going.
And he could still go. Hardy and Sting and Darby won tonight against the Private Party. And
the Butcher and the Blade.
Yep, correct. In an epic 15-minute match. Do you think the Hardys will get after the tag titles?
I truly do hope so. I mean, I think that they deserve it. If anyone's going to get this title, or just get these opportunities, the Hardy Boys deserve it to have the only team, I think, in all sports to have the Ring of Honor tag team titles, the Impact tag titles, WWE, and of course AEW.
We have CM Punk tonight defeated Dax Harwood in a submission victory But what is next to CM Punk, we don't know. I would think he would probably challenge for an AEW World title, but who knows? What do you think about Punk?
Yeah, well, Punk was always one of my favorites growing up, and the CM Punk-Jeff Hardy feud back in WWE, of course, that really hooked me in. Like, I was so into that. Just CM Punk being the straight edge savior, Jeff Hardy being, to a certain extent, the exact opposite of that. They just clashed so well, and to see CM Punk succeeding as much as he has been in AEW just makes me think he is ready for that world title opportunity.
All right, so what about Mox and Danielson defeated the Varsity Bonds as well tonight?
Yeah, well, Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson are two of the most noteworthy names in all of AEW, and the fact that they teamed up with William Regal, of household name, one of the greatest stars in all of the industry, especially within Britain and that whole area. William Regal teaming up with them, they are some of the baddest men in all of wrestling, and
Correct.
you see what Daniel Bryan's able to do. Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley has also just done so much for this company.
So what do you think? So as we come back to commercial break, we will be talking about our final segment, which is the Burial of the Week, our thoughts of upcoming show as in WrestleMania preview, and some couple stipulations. We're going to be going to commercial break, and let's come back and watch the last segment of the Burial Ground.
See you soon.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that you need, nutrients. The chicken speedy is a staple of our culture.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Welcome back. Well, there aren't too many matches to choose from or wrestlers to choose from, but let's go right into it. Who do you think was the burial of the week? Who got buried the most?
I think my top burial of the week will be go to Kofi Kingston. Since
good choice.
The two of his New Day brother has been sidelined with injuries, he has been losing matches. 3 years ago, he was the main event of WrestleMania, which was Kofi Mania. He was on top of the world. Now he's at the lowest stages of his career. Dude doesn't even have a match going to WrestleMania, and he looked like he'd be outside looking in, since just like at WrestleMania 29, as he was a panel host. What do you think about your burial of the week?
Well, just as a quick comment, I hope that Kofi is entered into the Intercontinental title picture of some sort at WrestleMania in some sort of a ladder match. But my burial of the week is Apollo Crews, actually, and of course Commander Aziz, because both of them got pretty much their butts handed to them by Omos when they lost in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Last year, we saw Apollo Crews win the Intercontinental title, my coveted Intercontinental title, and this year they're kind of just losing on a consistent basis, and this week was no different. I thought it was pretty awful, but, you know, we do have some more unfortunate news to go through, and I think I'll let Clyde handle this.
The wrestling world has lost a legend named Scott Hall, a.k.a. Razor Ramon. He passed away this past Monday, if I'm not mistaken. My favorite moment of his was WrestleMania 10, and yours?
You know what? It's a great match, WrestleMania 10. That's the ladder match.
Correct.
Yep. Yeah. So that match had me when I was young, growing into the whole wrestling phase. That was one of the first classic matches that I witnessed, and that was some of the best wrestling I've seen from that point on. It was one of the first ever true ladder matches. It set the tone. And like I mentioned on our first ever episode, I'm a sucker for ladder matches, and I don't think we would get anything like that if it wasn't for how much of a success that match was.
So how about your luscious locks? We should
hey, all right, yeah,
we should take hair versus hair for our WrestleMania prediction show. We should do a prediction show. Whoever has the most wins, the loser loses his hair.
Loses his hair? We're gonna do a hair versus hair match? I don't know. I don't know if we should. I think we're gonna throw a couple of other options. I don't know about losing my hair. I could never. It's just so beautiful. I would never do it. No. What did you just say?
So childish.
Childish. No, I'm just not trying to go bald, brother. I could never. But whatever it may be. I do want to just real quick mention another upsetting news that we've heard recently. It has not been all positive in wrestling, as Big E, who a couple weeks ago got suplexed onto his head and broke a part of his neck. And the news recently is that we're not positive if he will ever be able to return to the ring due to the severity of the injury.
But we are hopeful that he will be returning back sooner rather than later.
Yep, he just won his first ever world title within the past year.
On Monday Night Raw against Bobby Lashley. So, next week we got our WrestleMania prediction show.
Yeah, it's
any
gonna be
quick
a great
predictions right now? Just one?
Quick predictions. You know what? I'm going to say 2 celebrities are going to win. Out of the 3 celebrities that are having a match, I'm going to guess 2 of them are going to win. I know it.
Okay.
WWE does not know how to book their wrestlers, so I think they're going to mess it up.
Okay, so thank you for watching The Burial Ground. My name is Clyde Anderson with my special guest host as well,
Jack Franzino. And for both of us, have a fantastic night.
Athletics. Aaron, there were 6 big points. This is the one you've been waiting for. This group has never beaten Cortland.
Getting started with some men's soccer as the Lakers had 2 conference matchups.
For half of the Lakers' goals this entire season.
Offense is key. You talked all about scoring goals.
Welcome to Understood.org, a free online resource for parents of kids with learning and attention issues, with personalized recommendations, tools, and daily access to experts to help your child thrive. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
all to International Journey. International Students Association presents you with a show about celebrating journey of these amazing graduating students. In this bi-weekly show, we will talk about their journey to America, navigating life far from being from their home and celebrating their achievements. Today we have Dishan Lee, international student from Malaysia. Please introduce yourself and tell us something about you.
Hello. I am Dishan. Last name is Lee. But most people in the US call me Ethan. I just want to say I'm so happy and excited to be here, and I want to say hello to my mom. Hello, mommy. Anyway, I'm just happy. Anyway, I'm a senior in human resources management. I chose this major is because my business background from my family, and also I want to positively impact others. So it's a mix of both, and HR is the best fit.
Yeah, okay, that's amazing. So, why did you choose to come to America, and especially Oswego?
Well, I chose America because actually I chose Oswego is because of the lake. And I am from Malaysia, which is 10,000 miles away from home. And I definitely love it here because the lake over here is so much representing my island, you know. I just want to be around the water. I chose America because I had a dream since I was 14 years old too. Yeah, and when I go back home because of COVID, when it was 2 years ago, I was struggling a lot because of my family's financial, and that actually is why I'm back here. With also, you know, my family's help on the financial side, but I'm the youngest son in the family, so I am very, very much loved by my family. So my beautiful 50 years old mom, my beautiful 50 years old mom, she spent her retirement fund on me just so I can be here today, pursue my education. This is more than just an education to me. This is a dream that I had since I was 14 years old.
Right. Well, that's so amazing of your mom. Wow, I love that story already, but I know there's a lot more to come. So tell us more about the dream that you had. So you had two dreams. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so I had two dreams. The first one being I want to be a motivational speaker or a keynote speaker. And my second dream is to be in America, striving my very best.
Right.
And here I am today having this amazing conversation in Oswego. So can you believe it?
I can't believe it. That's awesome. Yeah. I know you were talking a little bit before about your struggle with coming back to Oswego. So tell us a little bit about that experience and how that struggle was for you.
Yeah. So what happened is that I came to Oswego with only $100 bill from my father because of the financial hardship. That is why I am here back in Malaysia, back in Oswego with at my 100%, you know, in my work, in my study, in having fun. I just want to experience and learn everything possible.
Right.
And actually, in order to do that, I followed my friend's footsteps and I applied for the resident assistant position, which is also known as RA. And amazingly, I met my hall director at that moment during the summer. His name is Carson Nadell, and actually he ended up becoming my mentor too. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So you met Carson, was it orientation that you met him, or during the RA interviews you were saying?
So yeah, I was RA and he was my supervisor as a hall director.
That's awesome.
So yes.
So he took you under his wing, I assume?
Yes, exactly that.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, tell us about your experience with being an RA. That's a really big role at SUNY Oswego, so talk about it.
Definitely. So actually, being an RA is very, very underrated because this position, it is actually so very rewarding, and somehow it changed my life. And I want to go in a little bit more into that. You know, believe it or not, coming into this position, I was an introvert that is even afraid of humans.
Right.
But this position really pushed me out of my boundaries and my comfort zone. So since May of last year, 2022, I have met new people almost every day. And that's amazing, you know. Because of my RA position, I had the opportunity to work with so many different departments, like the admission office, student affairs, EOP program, and so many more. And also, I get to meet people from various backgrounds, right? And roles like students, faculty members, colleagues, including VP and AVP of departments in Oswego. Just look at what I'm doing today, you know.
Right.
Having this opportunity in front of the TV studio with ISA and WTOP behind all this, hosting this program and make this happen. Being an RA really is a constant communicator, and it opened up so many doors for me. And the best part is I get to meet with my mentor, right? I was telling a lot about my mentor, Carson Nadell. Big credits to him. He gave me the golden key to unlock the doors to my biggest dream as a keynote speaker.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know, if that's your dream, you have to keep chasing it, right? So, all right, so when we come back, we'll hear more about Eason's time here at Oswego. Stay tuned.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Hello and welcome back to International Journey. Here today we have Eason, who is an international student at SUNY Oswego. He is from Malaysia. So Eason, tell us, what do you love about Oswego?
Ooh, Lake Ontario is definitely a game-winning attraction to me. Just like I said, right, I'm from an island. I need to be surrounded by water, and it's just my comfort zone, and I want to be around there. And of course, it's also probably the super hype ice hockey games. I know we lost yesterday, but let's go Lakers! And also, I really have fun a lot in the summer. In the summer, I met so many people that I really, really enjoyed and loved. Especially, going back to the same thing, my mentor again, I just need to give him so many big shout out because, you know, he taught me so very much and he guided me on the right path, and I also learned so much from him. So big credits to you, Carson.
For sure.
Yeah, and what else? I also learned spikeball and volleyball too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it actually quickly became one of my favorite sports. I just love the summer here.
Yeah. Did you take any sunset pictures?
Ooh, too many to count. Too many. Half my album is just sunset pictures.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's all surrounding the lake, and I just love it. The summer here is really beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, and also, what position do you play in volleyball? Because I also play volleyball.
Oh yeah, I like to play setter. I'm not amazing at it, but you know, I want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's great. All right, so the next question is, if you got to choose again, would you choose America, New York, or Oswego?
Ooh, actually, I love that question. Thank you for asking me that. Because coming to America was a dream, you know. This is a land of explorer, right? And I get to meet people with diverse cultural perspective, and I could pursue for any dreams. Adding to that, coming to Oswego is actually the best thing that ever happened to me, believe it or not. I love the 4 seasons here because Malaysia is 80 degrees all year round. For Fahrenheit, it's 30 degrees all year round. So, you know, it is really warm there. And over here, there's 4 seasons. I like a little less on the snow.
Yeah, me too.
Much lesser on the wind though.
Oh yeah.
People in Oswego know what I mean. Yeah, and I love the lake here, just like I said, the variety of clubs, the variety of departments to work at, the various events, the supportive communities, and especially the people I met here, like yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Because the people who I met here made me who I am today. Yeah, I met people from, you know, New York City, Rochester, Long Island, Russia, Spain, Germany, Nigeria, Korea, India. That's like everyone in different parts of the world coming together in Oswego. That is why, you know, having this opportunity to having to meet and interact with them, it's so very important to me.
For sure.
Yeah, and even after going through 2 years of missing college due to COVID, I am actually super happy that all my friends stayed true to me. You know who you are. They stayed true to me until this day. Oh, actually, that reminded me a quote from my boss. Her name is Renee Landers. She taught me a quote by the Satellite Sister, right? She said to me, not every conversation can change your life, but any conversation can. So I do appreciate knowing such a diverse group because any conversation can change my life and I could learn so much more just by being open, you know, open-minded and listen to them.
For sure. Wow, that's a really nice quote. I'm going to take that with me. So what are you going to miss most about Oswego since you're a last semester senior?
Yes, I definitely gonna say it's wonton calzone. I know everyone is thinking about it too, you know, pick up or delivery, you know.
Yeah.
I just love the wonton here, and it's a big part to a lot of my memories, you know. And other than that, I'm gonna say it again, I will definitely miss the warm community here and fun events like campus events like ISA Diwalis, Laker Nights, and all my closest friends here, you know, living here, leaving them, leaving you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be probably the hardest part for me.
I totally get that. I'm gonna miss you too, though. Can you add on a little bit about that? What was like your favorite memory with us?
Ooh, let me think. I think my favorite memory, is definitely both my birthdays here. Both my birthdays here are amazing. Let me tell you about my first ones first. My first one is celebrated here was in 2019. And the second birthday that I celebrated was in last year, 2022. That's like 3 years gap between because of the COVID, right?
Right.
But nothing changed. That's the crazy part. Both the times I was in my room and my friends came as a crowd and with a cake. With both times, the best part is both times I was also slammed with a cake and whipped cream on my head too. Yeah, it was a huge mess, but I'm very blessed though.
That sounds like fun. That really does. I know that we've heard a lot about your time at SUNY Oswego, but I feel like we should see your time at SUNY Oswego. So can we cue some tape for that? Wow, that was a great video. I'm sure all the memories just started flooding back again. Can you tell us more about some other memories that you had?
I know, you know, that memory is so many part of my time in Oswego. And that really shows, you know, summarize my time in Oswego and that I've done so much in Oswego. And, you know, having fun with my friends and all is just amazing. And just now you talk about another favorite memory of mine, right? I definitely want to talk about another favorite memory of mine that just happened about 2 months ago. That was January 14, 2023. I remember so clearly about this day because it was a life-changing experience. I was an RA and resident assistant. And with that opportunity, I had an opportunity to present a 15-minute speech.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at a lit conference. With that opportunity, I get to present it to 30 leaders in the room. And that opportunity changed my life.
Wow, I cannot wait to hear more about that. But the next question for now is, what do you miss about home? I know we have a bunch of family members watching, so what do you miss about Malaysia?
Ooh, I definitely miss my family and friends back home the very most. Yeah, all the little and big moments we have together become so very precious. You know, all these little moments, even from like just having dinner with my friends, hiking, small little moments like that become so very clear to me, and I've always been thinking about that. And I've always been away from home since high school. But I know my friends back home and family back home are always there supporting me.
For sure.
Yeah. But thank God for technology. So distance become easier. Distance definitely becomes easier. My family too. My family, we have been through a lot. We have been through a lot together over the past few years. But you know, even if in tough times, they send me away to finish my education and pursue my dream. When I'm here, they've always been cheering me on, giving me crucial advice at the perfect timing. I'm here in Oswego in this TV studio right now. Honestly, it's all because of them, of my family. I want to tell them, you know, sending me away, even in these tough times, is definitely worth it. I'm having the time of my life. I want to tell them that I'm doing well here, and thank you for doing that. I know my family is watching. So, I just want to say, I love you all. I love you all.
Ethan, that's gonna make me cry. Okay, that was really sweet. When we come back, let's hear more about Ethan's dream of becoming a motivational speaker. See you after the break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
chaos. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what?
Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Hello and welcome back to International Journey. We know you talked about your dream of becoming a motivational speaker, Eason, but can you tell us more about it and that speech that you did?
Wow, perfect. Thank you for asking that, because now I get to talk about my dream and that speech too. I have had that dream of becoming a motivational speaker since I was 14 years old. But I never seemed to share it to anyone. And the reason is because it seems so bizarre and unreachable to me. To me, it seems so far away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm always thinking to myself, how can I, a Malaysian introverted boy, become a motivational speaker that would inspire others? Just like Walt Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He never thought that he was gonna make it. He was rejected by the newspaper editor. He was told that he lacked of imagination.
Mm-hmm.
He even got bankrupt too. But he kept going. And now he holds a record for the most individual Academy Awards with 22 Oscars.
Wow.
That's just amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. Going back to the opportunity that I had, I gave a 15-minute speech at the LEAD conference. And that changed my life. At the special moment when I finished my presentation on the topic of failure is the journey to success, I knew my life was going to change. The weeks of preparation and the result of the presentation changed my mindset, my behavior, and yes, my life. I keep going back to saying that because it really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was able to inspire a room of 30 leaders with my story and hard work. I remember very, very clearly on the exact moment after I finished my presentation. I bowed to the audience, and when I look up, I realized some of my audience teared up. Some honorably gave me a standing ovation. Some went up to me and told me that I gave the best presentation they have ever witnessed. I walk away knowing that I have also changed every audience's life, just like they did to me. The reason I'm telling you this is because sometimes dreams can seem so unreachable until you actually reach them. Just like that special day, right? It showed me that our wildest dreams are all reachable. With the speech, I took the first brave step of many stairs to my wildest dream. And with that, I would like to ask, Do you remember your biggest dream when you were young and when you were daring enough to dream? But why did we stop to dream?
That's a question. That's a question we all want to know, and we're all asking, and I'm glad you're asking that. Let's see some pictures from Eason's lead speech. That's so cool. I love those pictures, especially that last one with the selfie.
Yes.
So why do you think this happens? Like, why do people stop having these brave dreams?
Yeah. I did think to myself that too. I believe we stop having these limitless dreams because we are afraid. Because we saw all the potential risks. We are only able to see the obstacles and challenges that we might need to face. We only see things we can't do, and that makes us afraid to take that big risk to reach that bizarre dreams that we once had. And we hold ourselves back from pursuing our dreams. Instead of thinking about why we are unable to do this and that, why not stop to think about why and how we are able to reach the big dreams? All it takes sometimes is just the first big step to help us realize that anything is possible. Anything. Just like I did when I took my first brave step to be a motivational speaker. However, my journey to my dream doesn't end here. It just got started. And I believe we can all go out there and remember the dreams that we once had and never stop to pursue them. Because I believe in you and each and every one of you. And that I hope to close the interview with this quote by Walt Disney. If you have the courage and determination, your dream can come true.
I love that. That was such a nice last statement to say to your viewers and your friends and families back home. I love this, and if you just want to say goodbye to everybody that's watching.
Yeah, sure. You know, I just want to say to ISA, WTOP, friends here and back home, my mentor, my family, I appreciate all of you. And I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Eason. Thank you so much. Well, your amazing journey with us has been great.
Fink! Where are you, Fink? I know you're out here. You better show yourself now. Game's over, pal. The gig is up. Got your name written on this bat. Let's go. Hey, Shetler, what'd the bat say to the face? Crack. Where are you, Fink? Fink, get your ass out here! Oh. What's that over there? Oh my God! There he is! Fink!
Well, well, well. It's about time you finally stopped dodging me.
Shetler, I will not hurt you yet. But there's one fatal flaw that has led to your demise. You're so consumed with the idea of taking me down that you have not realized what has been right in front of your face this whole time.
Fink, I'm done with your games. I'm done with your eerie messages. I'm gonna put an end to you, and I'm gonna fight Jake if it's the last thing I do! Bradley! Let's put an end to this guy! Bradley? Bradley?
You never learn, do you, Sean?
Ah!
You thought that I was the only source of evil, but you failed to realize that the true evil was standing right beside you the whole time.
That's right. Ah! Lake night's over. Finkel, tell me a story.
Oh, I have quite the story for you. There once was a boy, born into a loving family, by a loving mom, by a loving dad. He received everything his heart ever wanted. Not just from mom and dad, but from the world itself. The boy asked, and the world gave. He spent his days with a smile on his face, excited for each day to end, for a new opportunity to begin, and the next, never a dull thought. Always positive, but the boy became dependent on the world, shielded from the world's evil. So when tragedy approaches the boy, he was too scared to answer. The shield did not help the boy. It prolonged the inevitable suffering. The boy broke at the foot of evil, watching his own world crumble around him. The boy is not at fault. The blame can be put on the shield itself.
Good story, Finkel.
Now that story time is over, I think you have some business to attend to.
Anything for you, my good doctor. Shetler! How you doing, buddy? How you been? It's been a while, hasn't it? I know it's been real cold here lately. Aw, you're so adorable. You came. Guess what? Guess what? I got you something. Got you a little snack. Some popcorn. Your favorite, right? Right? Come get it. Come get it, Shaq. I know you want some of it. Come get it. Sorry, buddy. Anything about it? You can yell all you want. Nobody's gonna hear you though. Well, I hope you're doing real well. I hope you're doing real well. I'm gonna come visit you in a little bit, okay? And I might even be a little friend. We'll see. Bye, Jack! See you later, buddy! Oh. I can't just leave you here like that, can I? Maybe I can. Oh, Shep. I'm so sick of hearing you talk. These next words that you say, you better choose wisely.
Bradley, you gotta knock this off. This is not you. Finkel's got you brainwashed. What are you doing?
Listen.
We had a whole plan.
Listen to me. Sometimes you need to embrace the darkness instead of seeing the light.
Bradley, you're out of your mind.
Enjoy your popcorn.
You're out of your mind! Jake, look at my wrist.
Look at your wrist.
Come look at my wrist. You can't be this oblivious.
I'll humor you.
Look at your wrist.
This better be worth my time.
Look at my wrist. Look at it. Look at yours, and then look at mine. You see that?
No.
You see that? Finkel's got a whole goon organization. We're just his little victims.
No. There's no way.
Gentlemen, Good to see you two old friends bonding again.
Finkel, you're out of your mind.
Chet, every time you think you've hit rock bottom, you're just falling into another one of my traps. This is just the beginning of your suffering. The life you know is over. And with Bradley by my side, not even your closest of friends can help you now. We'll be seeing each other again very shortly. But for now, I have some errands to run, if you will. But I'll leave it up to Mr. Bradley to watch after you. Ta-ta!
Where'd he go? Bradley, this is our chance.
I think he's going.
Bradley, we gotta go.
We gotta get out of here.
We're on the same page?
We are on the same page.
We gotta go.
We got the key.
We gotta get out of here. Bradley, hurry up! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Get some spark pop, let's go! Get in the Jeep. I'll drive. Let's get out of here! Bradley, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
We do.
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Hey, we got some business to take care of.
What?
We got a show to do.
Yeah. You're not gonna crack me with a bat this time, right?
I'm gonna try not.
Live from WTOP 10, it's season 2 of Late Night! Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Shetler.
Bring it in.
All right, welcome back.
We're good for now.
That was Chris.
That was Chris.
Nice pop. Good snap, good pop.
Oh, absolutely.
Woo! Finish that line. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand return of the most anticipated, suspenseful, dramatic, oozy, marvelous, finkelfying, entertaining original production in all of WTOP 10. Welcome to the season 2 debut of Late Night. As for Bradley and I, well, let's say we haven't been doing too much planning due to the fact that I was held hostage in a funky-smelling basement with no food or water thanks to him.
So funky.
But I suppose we can work past that for the sake of the show. Bradley, we're going to have a talk, and you're going to realize the repercussions of your actions. We could have put an end to Finkel, but thanks to you, we're back at square one.
You know, Shed, I'm hoping we can put an end to all of this and really focus on what's important, which is putting them on the best product this side of Mississippi.
Absolutely. I mean, I guess we can work past it for now. Anyways, we have quite the spectacle for you. As you already know, we got to kick off season 2 with a bang.
Bang.
We have 2 thrilling games in store for you that you bet your sweet Bippy you won't want to miss. Bradley, how are you feeling about the return of Late Night?
Ooh, I'm feeling real oozy about this return of Late Night. Despite everything that transpired over the last couple of weeks, I'm very happy to be sat back across from such a fine young gentleman like yourself.
You make me blush, man.
Well, I got a lot of dirt on, so.
There goes the thing. I couldn't have said it better myself, but before we kick things off, we have to warn you that at any moment tonight, I wouldn't put it past Finkel to play his little mind games on us and mess with the show. Finkel, if you're watching, which I know you are, just know your days are numbered. No more setbacks between Bradley and I. No more hiccups in our plan. You're going to get to the bottom of this. All this brainwash tactics, all these cryptic messages. Unbelievable.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
You're not behind this time?
No. I'm right here. How could I be behind this?
I swear, mark my words, season 2 will be the end of Finkel.
100%. I mean, Finkel's tactics are hopefully in the rearview mirror. Well, clearly we just saw him right there. So it might not be quite in the rearview mirror, but we can really focus on our season and producing, like I said, best content we possibly can.
I'm so sick of this guy and his stupid, funky middle part.
Yeah. Get the middle part out of there.
Get the middle part out of here.
What are you doing?
I'm sick of saying that despicable man's name. This is our show. I swear, Finkel, you know what? This is our show, and you've taken over and you've ruined it. I'm no longer going to take it. We're going to take our damn show back, and we got a banger for you coming up after the break. Grab some Fig Newtons, grab some prunes, or any of your favorite snacks and refreshments, and buckle up, because you're in for quite a ride here on Lake Night. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gents.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest show since Dance Moms, and it is now time to play a lovely little game I like to call Mad Lib Karaoke.